Lee,
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 Lee.
Lee, what you doing?
Good morning, everyone. It's Saturday and it's the start of a new week, I say. Oh, I got the hams. I'm off to the manor to collect some goodies. We got told off by the manor because we've got more than 3 parcels there. So I might get told off again when I get there. Lee's over there in the car. That's Lee's mum. And they're off to Maxine's to have all their hair done. And then Lee's going off to, I don't know, Lincolnshire tomorrow to see her dad. So that's me on my own on my boat. No Hector, no nothing, just me on my Todd. And it's going to rain all day, so I'm not going to be able to go walk about. Let's see. Bye. Oh, look, we got lots of goodies. I don't know what all this is. There's a few for Lee. A few for me. They're both Lee. They're all Lee's, I think. Anyway, there we go. Bye. I think I'm going to get wet taking all these parcels to the boat. And it's August. Well, I've opened all my parcels. There are a few for Lee which I haven't opened because I don't know what they are. But look what I got. I can be like Dennis the Menace now. So I've got me high-tech catapult. Ka-chong! That's fun. Just for you who think I'm really a nut, I've actually been quite good because I've got some clay balls. Because these are all biodegradable and they wouldn't kill anything. Well, they might, but they're more for target practice. So I'm probably going to go for those. I'm not going to be shooting ball bearings all over the place. And obviously I shall do it in the appropriate area. Yeah, I've got loads of bands for it and all that sort of stuff. And they give it that is a target. If I can hit that, oh my good God, I don't think that's ever going to happen. I think that's a little bit, you know, I can't even think the bloody word. I'm so excited. Oh, who cares? Then also, we got a shovel. Look, how cool is this? This is one of them there army things. And look what happens, I'll unscrew it here. So we unscrew this section. So there's bits in each section. Ooh, that's a horrid noise, isn't it? High quality, you know. It's got a knife so I can stab people. Not really. It's supposed to be for, I don't know, well, it's a knife. I've seen the music for fishing and stuff. So when we get into this dystopian world, I'll be able to get some little pinkeens out of the old canal. And then on the other end, on here, I think, up here, there's a couple of other little bits. There's a screwdriver and all that sort of stuff. That on the end is a glass breaker. That there is a fire starter, and if you undo this bit, shall I undo it? Yeah, I'll undo this bit. Then we got probably the world's worst whistle. It's a little whistle. That's loud enough, I suppose. So yeah, so that's quite cool. And you can saw and stuff with the spade end. Oh, let's just put that back in. Yeah, it's got a saw here. It's got a axy bit there. This can change angles, so you can have it as a hoe. We've got a bottle opener. I mean, that's probably the most important thing on it. So at least we can open me bottles of Bud. Not that I really drink Budweiser, but every now and again I do. So yeah, and we got some more sort of lanterny things for the back of the boat. I'll show you them later when it's dark. They're not the greatest quality when you actually look at them closely, to be honest, but they're supposed to cast a really nice shadow. So we'll see what that looks like later. Yeah. What else did I get? Oh, my pencil nibs didn't come. My Apple pencil nibs didn't come. So I checked with DPD and it still says they're in Hinckley. They were supposed to be delivered on the 18th. It's the 21st now, I think. Yeah, the 21st. So I had to finish my little painting with a dodgy old Apple nib, and it started getting a bit harder towards the end. Shall I show you me painting? Because it's actually quite good. Well, I think it's quite good anyway. It's a bit scruffy when you look close in, but hey, I'm not really an artist. Bye. Got to tell you, we've had a theft. Seriously, we've had a theft. over here on that pile there, we'd had a couple of boxes that we were going to fill with some of the soil and put some of the plants in, but some shitbag has nicked them. Yeah, they've run off with them, so they weren't there this morning. So if any of you guys on the marina here are watching this, you nicked our boxes, bring them back, you shitbags. Bye. Oh, and I will be looking on top of your boats to see if you put plants in them. We'll be taking them back. Here's a sneak little peek at our new lanterns as well, our new ones. New ones, I say. But we'll have a look at them later in the dark when it all lights up. Bye. I've got a little update on the marina thief, the person who stole our boxes. Well, I still don't know, obviously, who's done it. But Lee put it on the marina's WhatsApp group, and apparently a few things have gone missing. Someone's had their couple of bottles of brand new antifreeze or engine coolant stolen off their boat, and a couple of other weird occurrences. So, I think they need to be warned that now I'm Dennis and Menace and I've got me catapult. I've had a little practice this evening, and I'll tell you what, I could get you between the eyes with a ball bearing from 20 yards, I reckon. So, I'm telling you. It'd probably have to be a giant for me to hit it from that distance. Bye. Have a lovely evening. I think that's about it, yeah. End of the day. I'm not going to have a beer. Might have a meditate. And then go to bed. Bye. Good morning, everyone. It's Sunday. Had a lovely night's sleep last night, all on my own. Had the whole bed to myself. The dog didn't disturb me halfway through the night like it normally does. So yeah, that was quite a nice night's sleep. She sent me a picture this morning. I'll show you. Look at this. It looks like a scene out of Desperate Housewives as her and her sister get ready to go off up to Lincolnshire to see her dad. So I hope they have a good time. What am I going to get up to today? I don't know. Well, I've had my monthly shower. I've had a nice shave. And I don't know about Dennis the Menace. I think I'm more like Dennis Healy with these blooming eyebrows. So I'm going to have to get Lee to sort those out later on. I have plucked my nose and stuff. So I've done all my manscaping and things. So I've done my little man housework this morning for myself. So what's today going to bring? Who knows? Don't know. It's sort of a bit of a dodgy old day. It looks like it's going to rain. I shall check my apps and see what the weather's going to be like this afternoon. Maybe take a walk out, just take some photographs and chill out really. Have a bit of me time, isn't it? Hope you all have a lovely Sunday, and I might see you out on the cut in a bit. Bye. Right, I've decided I will come out for a little walk. I'm going to have a little wander around. I'm going to have a little wander up to the thinking bench, but I'm going to go through a couple of fields first and see what happens really. I brought my Black Magic camera. I was wondering whether or not to just bring my Canon and take some photographs and stuff. But I thought, you know what, let's slim all this down, so I've tried to take some weight off it and go and do something nice, or try and do something nice. I've got my sandwiches, I've got some crisps, and I've actually got some Pepsi Cola, Pepsi Max. Haven't brought any beer this time, so I'll save that for later. So I'm going to just pop my head through a gap in the hedge here and see if I can get into the field. I don't think you're supposed to go this way, but I'll turn the camera around so you can see what I'm on about. Ooh, I'm caught. There we go. They've harvested the field. So let's see what happens, shall we? I've actually come down this way because I wanted to get some footage of that disused barn. I don't know whether you can see it with this little camera. This is just the action camera. I'm going to make my way around the edge of the field, go down there and see what we do. I don't know whether this is a vlog for this really, but I'll take you along for a little walk anyway. See what you think. Bye. This field is just kind of the northwest side of the marina, I believe. Just behind it. And it was earmarked for a solar farm, as far as the eye can see. But I think it was just in preliminary studies, and the outcry from here was massive, because we're already suffering. There's a rail terminal gone in and or going in just the other side of the marina, and it's kind of destroying the village of Blissworth, which is a real shame. I suppose that's progress, is it? But blighting all this with solars would be just be ridiculous. Anyway, I'm glad that isn't going through, or so it seems it's not going through. Right, we're coming up to the old barn. Well, I presume it was a barn. It does seem to be a bit derelict and not in use. So let's have a look what sort of video we can get of that. I don't know whether to put that now or just put it all into one lump little movie of all the stuff I get today. We'll see when I get to the editing. Right, we're going to head off up onto the canal now. I'm just going to walk up the road a little bit and I get to the horse bridge, and then walk up to the thinking bench, because I have an idea for a new film. So I'm actually going there to write some narrative for it. I don't know whether it will be on this channel or one of my other channels. I'm sort of taking a little bit of inspiration from Zachary Denman. I'm not going to be quite in his style, but he just kind of got me thinking. And we'll see how that goes. See you in a minute. I made it to the thinking bench, so I'm going to have a spot of lunch. I'm going to have a nice Cheshire cheese sandwich, which I prepared earlier. I'm going to have a can of Pepsi Max, and I'm going to have some salt and vinegar crisps. Then I'm going to start doing some writing, and obviously do a bit of video around here. It's absolutely lovely. Look at this view. We've had some sheeps come to join us. Hello, sheeps. I just asked myself why. That also pees me off a little bit. If you're going to deface something, at least do a decent picture or something. I mean, that's pretty crap, innit? I weirdly love farm equipment, as you may already know. I think this is a windrow or a scarifier. I think it's a windrow. I don't know. But it is kind of cool. Let's see if I can get some nice footage of that. Sometimes it's nice to just go out for a little wander on your own. With no timetable, no nothing. Come and go as I please. Although it is nearly beer o'clock, so I'll have to get to the boat soon. I'm really enjoying this, to be honest. Probably just what I needed. Bye. Well, I suppose I better make my way back to the boat. I've been out for a good 2 or 3 hours, I think. So yeah, I'm going to get the footage off, and I think it must be beer o'clock. Sun's out. Might go and sit on the back deck of the boat and have a beer. See you later, bye. Well, I really enjoyed going out for a little wander today. I've just had a text from Lisa. She's on her way back from Lincolnshire. She'll be at about, I don't know, an hour and a half. I've been inside putting together all the footage that I took, and I put a little montage together of all the nice video stuff I've done. So you can have a little look at that. But in the meantime, it must be beer o'clock now. Have a look. See you later, bye. glad you liked that. It wasn't too bad, was it? Oh, there goes the blooming bridge. That's the bane of my arse when we're trying to do vlogs, I'll tell you. I'll wait till it stops beeping and I'll get back to you. That's better. I don't even know why it has to blooming beep. There's a barrier and a light, so I don't know why it has to go dirt, dirt, dirt all the bloody time. It's a nightmare, I tell you. Anyway, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I was going to say, has anyone else noticed this in life? That when you was a youngster or that, or maybe in your teens, maybe let's say 10, 15, maybe 20 years ago, you're quite happy to walk along with a camera around your neck or whatever, you know, whatever, you know, you didn't worry about anything. But after that little theft this weekend, with the I know it's only a little thing, little boxes, but I did find myself taking in the lanterns last night. I thought, well, I'm not going to leave them out because some bugger's going to have them too. And then I also think when you're walking along, even along the towpath, and it is nice that we're out in a place like this, I'm glad I'm not in a bloody city, but whenever you walk past someone, you hold on to things a little bit tighter, don't you? And you just have it in the back of your mind that someone might try and nick things. And if you hear a noise, you're kind of more alert these days. That's what I think anyway. Am I wrong? But that's how I feel anyway. Maybe I'm being a little bit over the top about it. But yeah, I do feel a bit worried when I'm taking out expensive camera gear these days. I never used to. Bye. I don't know whether I'm being naughty or not, but I've got someone else's solar on me app. I saw it and they obviously haven't passworded it, so I went into it, so I'm updating all their firmware for them. I don't know which boat it is because I can't see any boats near me that's got solar. So I don't know where it is. But I'm updating it for you, okay? Bye! This is what you have to do when you're determined to sit on the back deck and have a beer. It's not very nice out here. I'm dry now. Well, I'm not because I got wet before I put this up. Anyway, I'm happy enough now. I'll tell you. Dilly dilly. Bye. I'm not the only one, you know. I'm sure you can see them over there. They've got theirs up too. What's going on? Lee?
Oh God, yes.
What you doing? I'm not God.
I'm going under the bed.
Oh, what are you doing? You're holding your breasticles.
Oh, yeah. I haven't got a bra on.
We're having a shuffle around again. We're putting the fan back under the bed because we haven't really had to use it. I'll tell you what, I've only got one fan. And even that's going. Bye. I'm thinking of having a little bit of a revamp out here. I've always found it a little bit dark. So I was thinking that all this stuff on the walls will go. We'll take it all off and paint it a lighter colour and paint the backs of the seats a lighter colour and try and make it a bit bright out here. Our crotch needs some attention because it's going mouldy. I did try and clean it the other day, but my back just gave in. I might give it a little spray of anti-stuff today because I mean it's really quite bad. That is really quite bad, isn't it? Got to do something about that. Bye. There we go, that's a bit better, isn't it? That's not so bad now. And I'll tell you all I use is this stuff. It's Dettol all-in-one disinfectant spray, antibacterial I say. And it doesn't work too bad. I mean, it doesn't get rid of it completely. It really needs to come off and be jet washed and then treated again. It's Boddington's o'clock. Lee's bought 2 new boxes to replace the ones the rot has stolen. I tell you. So she's going to put some plants in them. I wonder if they'll just nick them there with the plants in them. Bye. She's bought some new solar lights to replace the ones on the front. So we'll see what they look like in the dark later on. Lee?
Yes.
What you doing?
Just answering my mother. We're trying to sort out some gift vouchers for Luke for his birthday, but the golf place that he wants them from and just not cooperating.
Lee, how have you coped without your phone?
Alright.
That's because you can still get your messages on your iPad. It's actually good not being able to get phone calls, just messages, isn't it? So I tell you what, Lee done something really nice for me today. She's let me buy a new lens. She has, honestly. So I'm getting the Sigma R 18 to 35 for my Blackmagic cinema camera. So that's arriving tomorrow, but I won't get it till Thursday. So I'm quite a happy bunny, so we'll see what we can do with that one. Bye. Lee, are you still angry?
Yes, I am. Well,
Lee,
I write on these on property of Hannah the Narrowboat.
maybe you should. I tell you, they'll still nick 'em. Lee, I've just had a thought. You know, I was upgrading someone's solar stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I was thinking, right, because I could change the name with them if I like, because everyone's an idiot and leaving their password at 0000006 zeros. So if anyone else has got this smart Bluetooth stuff and they go on their phone and they can see people's solar, log into it, right, and everyone changed the name of other people's solar to Gobshite. That could start a new craze, couldn't it? So everyone's solar who's a Gobshite will be called Gobshite. What do you think, Hector? You're not really amused, are you? You're not bothered. You're there in the sun. That's all that matters. Bye. There's something else that's a little bit weird. There's an odd smell around the marina, isn't there, Lee? There's a smell of like maggots or something. And it's not our boat. I keep getting a little waft. And it smells just like rotting maggots. I hope the bloody fishermen ain't dumping their maggots everywhere. Lee said I've got a maggot. Bye. Well, you know, every now and again I like to call out some people on the channel and say thank you, and some of their views I really do appreciate. I honestly do. But I had one comment on the last video, and I tell you what, it's almost changed my life. It kind of made me think, have I got everything wrong here? This guy has put forward such a good argument for everything that I believe in to be actually wrong. And I thought, wow, what an absolute brilliant bloke. Thought I need to investigate this a little bit more. His name is Max Langley. So this is a little call out to you, Max Langley. I'm sorry I got it all wrong. I mean, your quote, your little message to us was absolutely fantastic. If I can remember it, I think he said, what a lot of shit you talk. When you COVID, don't ring 999. What a twat. If you're going to argue with me, or if you're going to try and call me out, it's got to be a much better argument than that fella. Well done you. You almost changed my mind, but just at the last minute I thought, no, I won't be too bothered about someone who can't even put together a what do you call it, Lee?
I can't think of the word.
A coherent sentence together. I tell you.
I was going to say coercive, and I thought, no, that's not right.
We both think it's quite funny. Of course, we are joking a little bit, but yeah, well, we're not joking about you being a gobshite, because you really are a gobshite. You are one of the gobshites that we talk of. One of the gobshites that wants me dead. Hey, Max, do you drive a car? Don't call 999 if you crash it. Hey, Max, do you like the odd kebab, or, you know, have a bit of rich food and maybe the old tip of the old whiskey, or, you know, a little bit of a few lagers and that? Don't call 999 if you have a stroke or liver failure, or get diabetes. You see how this works, fella? Bye. Here, come with me a minute. I'm going to show you something I really like, and I really do like this. It's a little bit unusual. There's a boat over here that's matte black, and I think it looks absolutely stunning. Although it must get hot in the old summer. I'm going to turn the camera around and have a look, see what you think. I think that's rather splendid. Do you remember a couple of vlogs ago when I said that I bet you £4 that Lee's Wogwart or Wogwort or whatever it is wouldn't survive? It didn't. So she no, it died. Lee, tell the truth.
No, I took a cut in.
No, I don't need your nose.
It's not dead. Look, there it is.
It died.
It didn't die. Those bits
That
did.
one's not alive, is it? It died.
Is this from the same plant?
Let's just be honest here, right? Let's take away the bullshit. She had to unplant it because it was dead.
Unplugged.
Yeah, she had to unplant it. So she owes me £4. But she's just said to me that, well, I've just given you more than that because you're having a new lens.
Yeah.
And I thought, okay, that's fair enough, innit, I suppose. I think she won that argument. That's quite good though, isn't it? Her little plant died and I got a new lens. Woohoo! Bye! She's got her serious tools out. I tell ya, she's got a new little prepper's spade out. She's got a really sexy wellies on too, look. Lee, that was an action shot. Yeah. This is proper cinematography, let me tell you.
What?
This is proper cinematography, let me tell you. Hey, what are you going to do if someone else nicks the boxes again?
Stab
Are you?
Hector's burying something. Who's burying that biscuit that you've just given him? He's a freak. Look at him, it's down there.
Lee, what was it that you called those things you just cut?
Gladioli.
Are they happy nipples? Or are they just happy areolis?
How long did it take you to make that on?
About a second. I'm still being cinematographic.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Very good.
Lee,
Yes.
have you ever dug before? Lee, what do you call a bloke with a shovel in his head?
Doug.
Bye. Are you trying to grow stones?
Here are the stones left over from our painting stones.
Lee could throw them at the people who nick the boxes.
I will.
Lee's effort for this evening. They look quite nice, don't they? Do you think people are going to dig the boxes out and nick them, Lee?
They better not.
Nighty night, everyone.
Nighty night.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, Lee, we forgot to tell them. We thought the electric had run out, didn't we?
Oh, yeah.
Something happened. I thought, oh, our poor little LED lights are broken. And then I went in, had a look and thought, oh, the computer's not on, nothing's on. We've been naughty. We were plugged into someone else's electric instead of ours. So if you used all theirs, sorry, bye. I don't know if any of you lot are, was it acrophobic? Anacrophobic even. But oh my god, the amount of spiders on this bridge. Another one, two. If this camera's getting this, I'll be absolutely shocked. Oh, bloody hell. There's literally 100 on here. Ooh, it's got something. It's like stuff of nightmares, I say. I'm slaving over a hot oven, I tell you. I'm being Paulus the housewife gnome. Ooh, it's hot in there, look. Got lamb shanks. I need to just turn those in a minute. I'm just going to let the potatoes boil. Grim that I have to cook these weird, nasty things. Jolly green giant, I tell you what, jolly green nastiness. Bye. I've been reading Google, a bit of butter and a bit of milk. I'm going to stick the potatoes in there and then mash the shite out of them. And then there's these horrible devil's things. Oh, I'm not having any of these, they're grim. They stink, they're so bad. Bye. Christ knows what it tastes like, but it actually looks quite nice, doesn't it?
It does.
Come on, Nelly, have a taste test.
Very lovely. Nice and creamy.
Bye. Hector likes my cooking. He's got the lamb shank bone, so he's a happy little doggy. Ooh, we have an exciting package. There's nothing like an exciting package, is there, Lee Lawson?
No.
You haven't had one of them for years, have you?
No, I haven't.
Should we open it and see what we got? We got a big one, haven't we? Bye. Ooh. Mmm. Ooh. Mmm. Do you understand? Yeah, I do too. Oh look, it's got a nice little case as well. Lee, could you hold my box?
With pleasure.
Lee, let's hold the Hajivar as well. Instructions, don't need instructions for a lens. Oh. Get a lens cap as well. Hey! We're gonna have to try this out then, aren't we, Lee? Bye. Lee,
Yes.
it's my new lens.
Splendid.
And it's still not down to its lowest f-stop, and we've got blooming 6 stops of ND on, but you don't know what I'm on about. But bloody hell. Gets in loads of light. Bye. Oh, look at that lovely bokeh. Bokeh of flowers. Do you like me tiller pin? Obviously we haven't got the tiller on, but we've got the tiller pin in. That's Paulus of Woodnome having a beer. But I do like the way this lens is showing the background out of focus. Bye. Lee, have you made a crystal?
I have.
Did you actually make the crystal?
No.
It's very pretty.
I assembled it.
Excellent. Ultimate test. Can we see the swans? It's almost pitch black out here. I mean, really, I can only just see it with my eyes. So if this camera can see them, well, I don't know what to say. Lee,
Yes.
what are you doing?
Looking at my phone.
Is that it? You've got to measure Sue's hole today, haven't you? For a new chimney. We're all getting these, well not we all, us and Sue, we're getting the stainless steel ones, aren't we?
We are.
From the little chimney company, is that what they're called?
Yes.
Yeah.
Am I measuring our hole as well then?
Oh, you might as well, our hole is quite standard, isn't it? You've got a standard hole, darling. I think Sue's is a little larger. We didn't do any filming yesterday, did we?
No.
It was Sue's birthday, so we had a barbecue and a few alcoholic beverages. I didn't have cake because I'm a good boy. I had beer though.
I had cake.
Yeah, and beer. And wine.
And wine.
So there we go. Bye.
Bye. Hold it. So I can, no, it's right. Oh no, it's wedged again there.
Lee, what you doing?
Cutting out the barbecue grill mats. Because you can only buy rectangle ones.
Someone slagged me off for using them on that video for the Lotus Grill, saying that it's a crazy recommendation. Obviously
What is wrong with people?
I don't know, they're on glue, aren't they?
Slipped and slided.
People just like a shit voice on the social media, I think. They allow the meat to cook slowly in their own juices, and therefore they're more tender and actually cooked through. And also it stops all the nastiness going into the bowl at the bottom of the Lotus Grill, so it makes it slightly easier to clean. So I think that's a good recommendation. Anything that makes life easier and makes food taste better is a good recommendation.
Surely.
It's quite easy. If you don't like it, well then don't do it. Bye. Lee?
Yes.
We got some free tongs with it as well,
We
didn't
did.
we?
I forgot that we got 3 tongs.
Oh, you moved them. They're out of focus now.
Sorry.
Bye. We're off out for a little wander. We're going down to the marina shop. So you want a hand pump for the sink. You know, one of them plungy thingy things if they've got any. Then we're going to Hobbycraft because Lee needs some needly things or something. And then we're going to go to where are we going? Matt Allen, because I need a new hoodie for winter because winter's coming, you know. Although they said we're going to have a heat wave in September. So yeah, we'll leave that when I see it. Anyway, so that's where we're off to. Bye. I don't even know why I even bother coming out anymore into society because it just winds me up. I'm sitting here outside Hobbycraft. Lee's gone in. And I'm just watching through the wing mirror at the entrance, seeing all the sheep all muzzled. Lee?
Yes?
We didn't have a very good shopping trip, did we?
Did we not?
Well, it wasn't very
no.
successful, was it? Let's be honest.
No, it wasn't.
Apart from seeing all the blooming faceless people, which irritates me, get myself in a tears
I got
about
my
nothing.
needles that I wanted.
Yeah, but that's all we got. We didn't go into Matt Allen in the end.
No.
I did look online and then didn't get that. We didn't get our hand pump thing for the sink.
No.
And we didn't get our rust treatment.
No.
So I had to order them on Amazonian.
Good old Amazon.
Yeah.
Comes to the rescue.
Indeed. Yeah, I've got an email.
Got an email. That might be your order.
My apple nibs still haven't turned up, so I got a refund. So I've ordered some normal ones rather than multicoloured ones.
Aww.
It's a bit of a shame, but there you go. Bye.
Bye.
Hello everyone, it's Friday, the end of another week. God, it's gone fast again. It's been a hell of a week, hasn't it? What's been going on in the world has been horrific, but I'm not going to end this vlog with a rant, although I could do, but I'm not going to end it with a rant. We've had a good enough week, I suppose, ourselves. I enjoyed it on Saturday, Sunday, whenever it was, going out with my camera. I've had a little play with my catapult and been looking at it a bit into bushcraft. And I've actually got a little bit of a recommendation, actually. I've written stuff down again, look. Because I've been looking through how to aim a catapult and all this sort of stuff, I stumbled across a guy called Fowler's Makery and Mischief on YouTube. And I'll tell you what, you should go and watch it. It's not about just shooting with catapults and stuff. He makes stuff. He's a nutter. He's in America somewhere, I think Midwest somewhere. And he's just such a funny bloke, such a nice, amiable bloke. I say he makes survival pods, and he made a trailer that he could sleep in, and it's just wacky stuff. It's quite funny. So yeah, go and have a look at that. Obviously Lee's been doing the gardening, and I got me new lens. That wasn't a bad deal, was it? Her plant died and I got a new lens. I reckon she needs to do more gardening, and I could have a whole host of nice camera gear. I'll tell you. Yeah, I mean, I've been looking more into the prepping stuff, and I've been talking to a few other people, and I'm not the only one, you know. I'm absolutely not the only one. I don't mean the stupid stuff like, oh, let's go and buy 200 rolls of toilet paper. Nothing like that. We're just talking about every week that we go shopping, we get a few cans of beans and things extra, or, you know, stuff that we're looking into how to make a still so we can make our own alcohol. That sounds really bad, doesn't it? Yeah, make some moonshine and sell it on the cut. That'd be good. We could be called the Moonshine Boat. So yeah, looking at all that sort of stuff. The meditation thing, I can't do that. I've tried. I'll let you into a little secret. Many years ago, well, not many years ago, probably, well, I suppose it is many years ago if you're not as old as I am, probably about 20 odd years ago, I was having some weird issues. I mean, I've always been a bit of a weirdo, which I'm sure you already know. But I went to the doctors, and they ran some tests, because not for my heart, but because weird stuff was going on. They checked my heart and put all these electrodes on me and measure what was going on, and then they put them all over my head and all this lot. And I remember the doctor said to me, he just smiled at the end of it when he was giving me all the results. I think it was the next time I went in. He says, Paul, you haven't got a stable mind. And he said, it's overactive. He said something like it was the neurons or something in my head were overly active than the average person. So basically what he said, I've got an overactive imagination, and my mind wanders. So that's probably why I'm never going to be good at meditating. But I think my advice with that is, what I find kind of works for me is, if I'm feeling a bit, you know, down, or just want a bit of get away from it all, I sit out on the back deck at night, wrap myself up warm, either a cup of tea, glass of wine or a beer, and sit there in absolute silence, just looking around me, just looking up at the stars, or looking at the shadows of the trees and all that sort of stuff. And that kind of helps. That's kind of gives you time to think, or clear things in your mind. That sounds a bit hippie, doesn't it? But anyway, yeah, so I think that's going to be about it for the end of for this vlog, actually, because I think it's gone on for 40 minutes or so already, and so I'm going to get to finishing the editing, and I'll upload it. I mean, that takes blooming... Last week, I think it took 6 hours to upload and process, for God's sake. It's all too much. And it's not that we've got a really slow internet connection, it's just that because we upload it in a fairly high resolution, YouTube seems to take forever to convert it all. So then I have it set on schedule for the next day, so then I can check it in the morning when I get up to make sure there's no issues with it, and then it gets released. That's kind of what happens with it. So yeah, so that's about it. I hope you've all had a good week. Nothing really to add, I suppose. Let's have toodle pip, everybody, and have a splendid weekend, bank holiday, and I'll see you all next week, hopefully. I am making a film. I have been doing a film, or I've been doing all the narrative to it. You saw me doing that, but that's coming together a little bit now. But the thing is, it's very hard when you're on your own, trying to do the filming and everything on your own, because Lee won't use the cameras or that, and it's not, you know, it's not fair of me to impose that on her. She has enough to do, God bless her. So I'm not quite sure how I'm going to make some of the shots. Some of the shots are going to be a bit risky to take. I'm not going to release it on this channel. It's not a political video, or it's not a rant. It's going to be a thought-provoking video, and I will probably put it on Life According to the Gnome. I am going to revive that channel now. I keep saying I'm going to do that, but I will, but it's going to be with more cinematic stuff. There'll be some ranty, weirdy stuff. So, well, I don't really know what's going to happen, because I don't know what's happening from one bloody minute to the next. Anyway, goodbye, everyone. Toodle pip. See you soon. Love you.